YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. Woo! Today, we're going back to the 80s. So, what have we got in here? Well, let's see. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh man, what is that? What is that? Oh man. Look at that, folks. That is an all original Norinco 84S. Okay. Let's put an empty mag in there just for illustration purposes. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. These babies coming at an angle. There we go. So, like I said, the Norinco 84S. It was all original 30 round magazine. Proprietary magazines, right? You're not gonna interchange these with any other ones. Now, let me turn it around. All right. So, this baby, if you can see, hopefully you can see, was made at the 66 factory in China, right? Made by the conglomerate Norinco for the Chinese military. All right, model 84S. And you see 556 millimeter by 45, right? The Norinco, made in China. Okay, so this baby is all original. Real nice bluing. The fit and finish is just outstanding on this. A little bit of history on these guys. They were imported into the U.S. during 1988. Okay, the beautiful year of 1988. Now, after 1989, because of that ridiculous ban, you couldn't bring them in. So you were lucky enough to buy one of these. They are highly, and I mean highly collectible. All right. And a little bit of features on the rifle. You got your nice flash hider, right? Got your bayonet lug. All right. Your sling. And like I mentioned earlier, your 30 round magazine. All right. So. And today, let's see what we're going to be shooting. Here you got a, I loaded this up with 20 rounds. 55 grain full metal jacket. Let me show you what particular ammo we're bringing out today. Today we're going to be shooting Wolf. 223 Remington, 55 grain, full metal jacket. Okay. So we're going to be shooting this baby today. A little windy today. That shouldn't affect the shooting. So let's go ahead and shoot 2 mags out of this beautiful Norinco. Like I said, the insertion of the magazine comes in at an angle. All right, it's not straight. All right. So you hear that click, you know it's secure. Right, and of course you got your safety. F stands for fire. Okay, semi-automatic. All right. But enough talk. Let's make it happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's rock and roll. She's ready to fire. I want to mention something. I know my experts out there already know, but for my beginners, intermediate, I highly recommend you use your sling. Let me just talk briefly about a sling. A sling is not just there for it's not just a decoration. Now, does it help to carry your rifle? Absolutely. But I would say the main purpose of a sling is for you to be have it wrapped around your arm very securely. All right. You don't want to move. You don't want to be shaken when you're shooting. So using the sling around your arm will definitely make you a better shot. Okay. So I highly recommend on any of your rifles out there, you use your sling while you're shooting. All right. Outstanding, folks. You know what that represents? Pure freedom, baby. Pure freedom. If you ain't got freedom, then I suggest you come on down to the South. All right, so let's get one more magazine in there. All right, let me show you how we're gonna load up 20 rounds, okay, on an empty magazine. All right. There's your 20 rounds. There's your cartridge, okay, 55 grains, 223 Remington. On the magazine, you're gonna insert from the front, push it down, and then to the rear, okay? That's the proper loading of a magazine. Let me show you. Okay, just like that. Okay. Load up them 20 rounds. Now, of course, it'll hold 30, but 20 rounds is good for now. I'll give you my comments on the rifle once we're done shooting. All right, 20 rounds. Okay. Remember, it comes in an angle. You hear that click, you know it's secure. All right, pull back your charging lever, and you're good to go. So let's go back to the firing line. There you got a round in the chamber. Now remember, being semi-automatic, you're gonna pull the trigger, right? It'll fire, eject the empty cartridge, put it in a new cartridge, okay? Now you see me how I pull back right on the lever? even though it's empty, I always want to make sure it's completely empty, right? You never want to hand a loaded rifle to somebody, so I want to make sure it's empty. So my thoughts on the rifle. I mean, this baby is gorgeous. It's a beauty. You know, top of the line quality. I would call this the Rolls Royce of AK-47s. All right, it is a beauty. The Norinco 84S. Right, it's the trigger is buttery smooth. Man, out of all my AK collection, you know, this is top of the line. I've recently checked on several online websites. I mean, these babies are going from a range of I'd say 2,800 all the way up to around 3,900, you know, in mint condition. So they're highly collectible. You know, you got to remember, these babies were brought in 1988. All right, so if you have one outstanding, and if you want one, you can go ahead and search online. You know, just you're definitely gonna pay a premium. Highly collectible. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please subscribe to the channel. That's why I keep these videos coming. You know, hard in and right. You know, I'll bring you guys the best videos I can. Okay, so stay strong, stay motivated. You know, always defend the Second Amendment, right? The right to keep and bear arms. Support the NRA, all right? And like I said earlier, if you ain't got freedom, you better come on down to the South, baby. All right, stay strong, stay motivated. Take it slow.